Namaste. In our ever-evolving journey through life, we often find ourselves entangled in a web of dualistic thinking. We tend to blame external factors, whether it's a perceived divine entity, malevolent planetary alignments, or even curses for the challenges and misfortunes that come our way. But what if we were to discover a profound truth that shatters the chains of dualism and empowers us to take full responsibility for our lives? Welcome to the world of Advaita Vedanta, where the essence of reality lies in the oneness of all things. It is a stage of understanding that you are in no way inferior, but yourself is no different from that very all-pervading Supreme Brahman. Imagine a cantankerous tenant residing in a quaint house. This tenant, perpetually dissatisfied and quick to cast blame, points fingers at his elderly landlord for every imperfection in the house. Complaints and accusations become the daily norm. The tenant lives his life under the cloud of discontent and causes trouble to his landlord and to all others around him. One day, the elderly landlord, devoid of any family ties, decides to embark on a spiritual pilgrimage. He knocks on the tenant's door and hands over the house's ownership documents, relinquishing all claims to the property. "It's yours now," he declares. "Do with it as you wish." He's then gone forever. In an instant, the tenant finds himself as the sole proprietor of the house, with no one left to blame, no landlord to curse, and no complaints to make. He is now in complete control, and the weight of responsibility descends upon his shoulders. This transformation from a blaming tenant to a responsible owner can be compared to the shift in one's mindset from dualism to Advaita Vedanta. Just as the tenant must care for the house he now owns, those who understand the non-dual philosophy of Advaita Vedanta naturally accept responsibility for their lives. The one who understands even the fundamentals of Advaita Vedanta knows that there is no one up there, and that no one or nothing is causing them either good or bad. Since he is clear that everything is based on the cause and effect principle, he not only has nothing or no one to blame for anything, but also becomes more responsible in his thoughts, words, and deeds, apart from seeing the same supreme, all-pervading divinity in every being. Dualistic thinking has given birth to countless cults and organized religions, each claiming to be the only true one and promoting belief in a higher power or imaginary supernatural being or beings, often accompanied by strict dogmas and laws. These belief systems encourage people to look outward, seeking solace, answers, and protection from external imaginary entities. Advaita Vedanta, the pinnacle of the Vedas, leads seekers towards the profound realization that not only are they one with the all-pervading Brahman, the ultimate reality, but their awareness is the supreme reality. Self-realization, known as Atma-jnana, is the ultimate goal of all Vedic studies. The Jivan Mukta in Vedanta philosophy is one who has attained complete self-knowledge or self-realization. As the Mahavakya from the Aitreya Upanishad of the Rig Veda goes, Prajnana Brahman, consciousness, awareness, or knowledge is Brahman. In this state of awakening, there is no need to pray to external deities, beseech favors, or cast blame on external factors when life takes an unexpected turn. The seeker recognizes that they are the architects of their own destiny, much like the tenant who assumed ownership of the house. Of course, the differences in each individual's life can be attributed to the patterns that everyone's life follows. These patterns are primarily based on their basic nature that was formed at conception. That was the stage when genetic factors created a new individual with a certain inborn nature, after which the upbringing of the person fostered, supported, enhanced, or influenced their nature. The good news is that these traits can be altered through realization and knowledge. The essence of Advaita Vedanta is not only the recognition of the oneness of all existence, but also the embrace of personal responsibility and the realization that the self is formless, indivisible, and all-pervading. In the absence of duality in one's mind, there is no external force to be afraid of or credit or blame for life's events. Every action of ours and its consequence rests firmly in our own hands, because all things physical, or rather, all things through which the absolute reality is perceptible, are the result of the cause and effect principle, which is the highest among all natural principles and laws. So as you navigate through life, consider being empowered by the knowledge of Advaita Vedanta, rather than living in the fear of gods and deities whose wrath you would not like to incur, simply because you missed fasting on a certain day or forgot to go to the temple on a Friday. Advaita Vedanta is a philosophy that empowers you to transcend dualism and religion as a whole, take charge of your existence, traverse the journey of life with purpose and responsibility, and live an enriching, blissful, and fulfilling life. In a world where dualism has woven intricate patterns of blame, dependency, and discrimination among people, the teachings of Advaita Vedanta shine brightly, guiding us towards a path of self-realization and self-responsibility. Embrace the universal and all-pervading nature of divinity and take control of your life's narrative. For in Advaita Vedanta, you are the author of your destiny. Begin your journey with a basic Srimad Bhagavad Gita translation. While deeper studies can come later, take the first step and start exploring it for yourself. If you require any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact me to embark on a non-religious exploration of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Thank you. Stay blessed. Jai Shri Krishna.